It's Bert Seelman, and I'm going to talk about the church and healing and our nutrition. Today the problem is we go to the church and we go on Sunday and we get our spiritual food, we get our spiritual exercise, but we don't get anything for the physical body. And it's always been that even way back under the law that the Levites and the priests taught everything from the eating laws on down. The reason healing is not happening in the church today is that no one is looking to build a foundation about how we eat and what we eat and when we eat. We don't treat the body like we treat the spirit. We have to have the body in tune. And when the body's in tune, we can hear better, we can see better, we feel better, we pay attention better. The church today does not get the idea that God did not use doctors. Check up with Asa in the Kings and the Chronicles. He had his life taken from him because he went and trusted the physicians. Luke, a lot of people think, was God's physician, and that's so wrong. If you check out what Luke said, and part of what was said in the Gospels, it was told how a woman had an issue of blood and how she had health problems, and how she sought the physicians and spent all that she had, and was nothing bettered, but rather grew worse. Came in the crowd behind Jesus, touched his garment, and was made perfectly whole. Now, this is expressed out there because of the fact that he is our healing. He paid for our weaknesses, our sicknesses, and our infirmities. But the problem is they want us to go to a doctor who can't tell us how to straighten out the diabetes, how to cure the simple diseases, how to prevent these problems. And that's what the eating laws were, but the church has missed this. There is so much that the church misses out on because healing is without exception for anything at any time. When we have a disruption or a dis-ease in the flow of our electrical current or our spirit in our body by holding on to something like unforgiveness in Mark 11, we can't let go of those things, so the flow of the spirit can't keep all the organs in the body processing properly. There's much more in depth to this to be learned and much more to be gained. And we can literally get that 70 years that we're guaranteed in Psalms 90 verse 10 and 80 if by strength if we were to take better care of this vehicle. This body we have is the vehicle that our spirit rides around on this journey through life. If we were to turn to the basic common things that we've been teaching for years, and my program has been teaching for years, that people would live longer, live better, and literally have a fuller life. And the suffering is not a part of what was designed for us. So if your pastor is not asking you about these things, if he's not dealing with you, if he's sending you to doctors, you need to look again. Because what I read in the scripture says that these signs shall follow them that believe. Does your pastor cast out demons? Does he pray? And when he prays, does he ask for forgiveness first? Because it says God heareth not sinners. If God hears not sinners and we don't ask for forgiveness at the beginning of our prayer, we know that our prayer will not be heard. And then does he take authority over the devil? And does he cast that spirit down? And does he break that power over the body? And does he lay hands on you? And does he pray for you as it says? Because these things are all a part of what we're entitled to as believers. And he left us here to know these things and understand them. See our tape on the 3-part man and see our video on healing without exception. You have much more coming to. And if you need someone to talk to, you want help, you want any type of guidance with healing from what we've seen, pick up the phone and call us. We'll be glad to help you. Our website, Results Are Proof, has a free first chapter of my book that helps you to understand much about the body. And we have a lot of videos. Be blessed, and thank you for listening.